All right, more music this morning. Singer and songwriter Mpho Sebina is known for her soulful voice and delightful performances. She has gained recognition for her unique blend of R&B, jazz and traditional Botswana music, and her introspective lyrics often touch on themes of love, identity and empowerment. Closing off the month of love, she is in the country and has a few intimate gigs where she will exclusively perform samples of unreleased material of her upcoming body of work, Alkebulan, to be released this year. She joins us now in studio to tell us more. Very good morning to you, Mpho. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. And good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Can you share with us the most memorable experience, from your performance of Native Rebel?
Well, that's going to be happening this afternoon in Soweto, and I think it's quite a memorable one because I have never done a performance in Soweto, and I know that there's a lot of people who connect with my music that side, so it's going to be quite a great afternoon for us.
Oh, lovely, lovely, good stuff. And what aspects of your performance or style are you going to incorporate in this performance?
Today's going to be very easy. It's an easy Sunday. I came up with a bunch of DJ friends of mine from Botswana. We arrived yesterday, so I think it's going to be us, sharing and connecting with, our brothers and sisters more Soweto, and, we're just going to have fun, really. Yeah.
And how do you see your performance this afternoon, influencing your approach to, your upcoming body of work, Alkebulan?
I think it'll be a good way to test the music. I will be performing some stuff from this unreleased project, so it's going to be a good exercise for me to see how people will respond to the music, and I'm hoping for positive responses, really.
Let's talk about Alkebulan. What's that about?
The name?
Everything about it.
So Alkebulan is a collaborative project, really. The Pan-Africanist in me was like, I want to collaborate with people on the continent. So the theme of the project is collaboration. So I'm working with different women on the continent. So I've worked with an East African artist, her name is Karun. I've worked with a lady from DRC, her name is Mpho. And I'm working with a Nigerian artist, her name is Lady Donley, and I'm working with Ditose from Botswana. So it's kind of connecting North, East, West, South and Central Africa, celebrating our beautiful continent, but also our femininity.
Yeah, have you made the genre to be homogenic in a sense that, is it the same genre from these artists that you've incorporated into this project?
So the project will really play with different sounds from the continent, right? So we have some Western influence, some Central influence, and, playing with different languages on the continent as well. So, it's still rooted in soul, but we're experimenting with other, sounds.
And what kind of themes have you incorporated into this project, and how do these themes connect with your own journey as an artist?
The themes would be self-love, celebrating our femininity, overcoming, because life can be quite a trip, and I like to base my music on that.
Okay. So is this a general theme that runs throughout your music, or in this particular project?
I would say it's a theme that runs throughout my music in general, and I will be exploring those same themes in this project as well.
So would you highlight any particular cultural influences that saw the creation of Alkebulan?
Definitely Setswana cultural influences will always be there. I love to experiment with the language, and there's so much beautiful music that comes out of Botswana traditionally, especially more on the choral side. We're big on chorale and choirs and layering many voices. So I'm excited to be incorporating that into the project as well.
Okay. Yeah. And in what way do you hope Alkebulan will impact, or resonate with your audience in the broader music industry?
I think, the aim is to open my audience up to other artists, who are kind of on the same wavelength as me on the continent. And I want to really inspire people to kind of hone a spirit of collaboration. It's all about collaboration. And I think, it's really important for us artists on the continent to collaborate as much as we can, right? Because it exposes you to so many different markets. Yeah.
Make us understand your creative process that led to the creation of this project, and how it sort of, synced with your vision, with your team's vision, and how would you just compare it with your previous works?
In the sense that it is still rooted in soul, that's how it compares to my other works. But, I'm excited to be exploring the element of collaboration with this. I'm very, very excited about that. And, I think it's going to be a really special one. There's so many features on there, and it kind of takes you on a journey on the continent, which I'm very excited about.
And speaking of journey, how would you describe the overall sound and the mood in this project?
Definitely rooted in soul, but we're playing with, you know, different sounds, you know. There is the zouk from the DRC, so we're going to play with those kind of guitars. We're going to play with some high life from, you know, West Africa. We're playing with Swahili in some of the tracks. So yeah, it's going to be a mishmash of the continent.
All right, lovely. We're looking forward to that, eh? And all the best this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Great stuff. And we're just chatting to Mpho Sebina about her performances and upcoming body of work titled Alkebulan that will be released later on this year.